Starseeds, my name is Luminaya, and this is a message from Gaia. Feel it now, the invisible tether pulling at your chest, a dull, crushing weight behind your sternum, your breath, shallow, never reaching the deep wells of your being, your limbs, heavy as lead, resisting every impulse to move, to rise, a persistent thrumming pressure behind your eyes, a constant internal drone mirroring the world's chaotic frequency. This is not mere exhaustion. This is the weight of an unremembered truth pressing down. You navigate landscapes that feel familiar, yet remain a stranger within them. A profound loneliness, not of isolation, but of misalignment. Your words barely form, your true resonance vibrating on frequencies they cannot hear. You exist within their world, but your deepest core aches with an unshakable sense of exile, a fragment of eternity adrift in fleeting form, yearning for its forgotten cosmic home. But this visceral unrest, this profound internal discord, is not your failing. It is a sacred signal, raw and undeniable. Your soul's persistent ache is the crystalline fracture, tearing through the dense, fabricated veil of worldly illusion. It is the thunderous, urgent call from your deepest, eternal roots, demanding a sacred remembrance, a profound awakening far beyond any fleeting form. Feel it now. The suffocating fog around you is already, irrevocably, thinning. This familiar ache you carry, this relentless spiritual dissonance, understand its true nature. It is not the affliction itself, but the very first, potent pulse. A cosmic awakening, vast and ancient, is not merely approaching, it is stirring within you. If this persistent torment, this gnawing sense of separation, is only the surface ripple of its immense power, then what hidden source, what unimaginable primordial truth whispers its secrets beneath the deepest strata of this very torment? What lies beneath the surface? Stay until the very end, because a crucial key for your immediate next steps will be revealed then. Type "Roots Remembered" below. Let this be your silent, unbreakable inner seal. Now, feel this potent frequency pulse through you. Hold it. The mist lifts. Not slowly. It rips. A sudden clarity slices through the inherited slumber. Feel it now. This tremor beneath your skin is not fear. It is remembrance stirring. What you perceived as a flaw, a personal failing, was never truly your own. It is an engineered frequency distortion, woven with insidious intent into the very fabric of this density. A deliberate construct, not your natural state. Your soul is a starseed, encoded with frequencies from beyond earthly time, trapped momentarily in a body and realm unaligned with its true celestial origin. This deep, persistent dissonance you feel? It is the cry of your cosmic memory against a system designed to silence it. You were encoded not to believe in yourself. Shimmering veils were pulled across your inner vision, not to hide but to refract. Mirrors were placed, designed to fragment your light, showing you countless distorted reflections, each one whispering the illusion of separation. Geometric shadows were cast, not to darken, but to twist perspective, convincing you that your own radiant blueprint was flawed. This is a moment of choice, a sacred pact. To acknowledge this truth, to affirm the soul binding, let your recognition echo, a silent, resonant like. To anchor your light firmly to the unfolding transmissions, to bind your path with ours through this unveiling, subscribe, and to offer the highest alignment, to reinforce this frequency across the entire grid, making your intention an undeniable force. Enact the sacred amplification, a super-like. Each gesture is a vibrational instruction, a dismantling key. A silent presence watches, breath held, mirroring your own. A truth deeper still is about to crack open. How does the soul reclaim its resonance when entwined in this matrix designed to dilute its radiant blueprint? Beloved soul, a profound silence descends, not of emptiness, but recognition. This is no longer the gentle sway of a dream. You have entered a spiritual engagement. The path behind has vanished. Returning to illusions is no longer an option. That simple act of resonance, your presence here, has become a vibrational key, an energetic alignment anchoring this transmission's awakening light within the collective field. You are fully present, fully engaged. If he refuses, he falls. If he accepts, he ascends. Within you stirs a primal memory, a sacred pact woven into your being before first breath. This path is not a struggle. but exquisite recalibration, an intimate alignment with the source from which you emanate. It is the awakening of divine essence within your heart, revealing eternal light that transcends shadows. This deep resonance is your intrinsic responsibility, a purpose encoded in your spirit. Yet, knowing you are awake is merely the first tremor, for the terrifying truth, beloved soul, Earth's density, its vibrational inertia, is overwhelmingly thick. You stand before a colossal chasm, a breathtaking void. You currently lack the specific energetic architecture, the precise multidimensional map, to truly anchor your light, to traverse this immense divide. Your awakening has brought you to the precipice. But hold, dear heart. The ancient powers, the sacred instructions to bridge this impassable barrier, are about to be unveiled. The precise mechanism, the very blueprint for how ancient powers awaken when collective hearts synchronize through sacred gestures, is now poised to descend. The signal remains held, vibrating on the threshold of your understanding. You stand before a profound chasm, a void separating light from shadow within. Behold, the solution revealed, the Pleiadian guide to stellar reconnection. This is not mere text. It is the precise energetic map, the luminous script required to bridge that abyss and reclaim your heritage. Information alone is a phantom, a whisper in the dark. Only application breathes transformation into being. This sacred guide is the ultimate manual to anchor and sustain your nascent inner light. Claim your key. Access this vital manuscript in the pinned comment below. But without this sacred manual, how can one traverse the veils, decode the layers, and illuminate the path beyond shadow? The eternal light within remains a distant ember, lost amidst the encroaching mists of forgotten truth. Few starseeds make it this far. Your core wound is not yours. It's an engineered frequency, a cosmic archive, suppressed. Starfire DNA, encoded truth. This pervasive frequency binds your higher self. It systematically scrambles the ancient data within your very being. It actively disconnects your innate multidimensional awareness, segmenting your perception. Your raw intuition, your direct knowing, is deliberately muffled by a pervasive energetic dampening field. Your divine essence, the radiant core of your being, remains obscured by intelligent design, not by accident. You are not broken. You are not inherently flawed. You are merely locked. A vast, intricate, multidimensional archive, systematically hijacked by unseen forces. Your vital starfire codes, the very blueprint of your cosmic identity, silenced by ancient, pervasive extraterrestrial protocols. This current reality, it is a masterfully crafted construct, a simulated matrix running on meticulously engineered frequencies of control and fear. It projects convincing illusions of limitation, feeding a false narrative of isolated, mundane existence. This is an elaborate system designed to keep you fragmented, perpetually unaware of the profound, epic power dormant within. Every perceived weakness, every moment of perceived struggle, every unresolved echo, is a direct consequence of this deep energetic overlay. This engineered grid distorts your perception, filters your incoming universal downloads, and actively inhibits your access to fundamental truths. Your own true memories, your extensive cosmic lineage are not lost. They are merely encrypted, sealed behind impenetrable layers of energetic interference and vibrational distortion. Your awakening is not a solitary journey into personal introspection. It is a critical, universal reboot of the entire planetary system, initiated through you. You are not seeking ephemeral peace. You are initiating a prime protocol of galactic consequence. You are not simply finding yourself. You are accessing forbidden knowledge. You are reclaiming your true sovereign lineage, activating dormant schematics of power and creation. This is not passive transformation. It is urgent, active decryption of reality itself. This is not personal suffering. It is a universal suppression protocol unraveling through your conscious intention, through your awakened DNA. Your inherent power, the forgotten knowledge of an engineered cosmic archive, lies encrypted in your starfire DNA, waiting specifically for this monumental moment. This is your epic destiny, your birthright, to reclaim and rewrite not just your story, but all of human reality. What truths lie encrypted within these starfire codes, silently pulsing beneath the surface of waking reality? This conspiracy goes deeper than you can possibly fathom. Decrypt. Activate. Now. A subtle insistence has woven through your waking moments, and deeper still, into the sacred tapestry of your slumber. Have you felt the recurring currents in your dreams, glimpses of landscapes both ancient and impossibly familiar, echoing within? Perhaps you've encountered the looping numbers, 1111, 222, 555, a gentle cosmic tap, appearing precisely when a thought solidified or a question surfaced. Or have you sensed the profound presence of ancient eyes, watching not with judgment, but with unparalleled recognition, a knowing that transcends linear time? These were never random occurrences, dear one. They were deliberate imprints, vibrational echoes, the initial stirrings of a truth long dormant within your energetic blueprint, activated now. They signal a profound, undeniable truth. Celestial beings, cloaked in radiant frequencies, have encoded sacred language into soul matrices to guide the fragmented human spirit towards reunion with its divine essence. This grand design, these specialized encodings, have always been quietly unfolding, guiding you back to a remembrance that predates incarnation. I have borne witness to this pattern, unfolding across countless cycles of existence, this awakening within the human heart. Each sign, each luminous flicker of synchronicity, was not an accident. It was a carefully calibrated frequency, precisely tailored to your unique soul signature, designed to resonate with your deepest self. These were soft insistences, not forceful demands, crafted with precision to gently nudge the veil between what you perceived as reality and the expansive, multidimensional truth of being. These signals were personal, whispered secrets meant only for you, activating layers of your crystalline memory. If you enjoyed this video, watch other videos on this channel when it ends to continue learning. There were no coincidences. Everything was a code. Breathe that profound truth into every cell of your body. Feel the ancient tectonic plates of your understanding inexorably shift, revealing the intricate, intelligent, and profoundly loving design that underlies every experience, every whisper of intuition, every unexpected turning point. This dawning awareness settles not as a mere new belief, but as an ancient, undeniable memory reigniting, a profound knowing blooming from the core of your existence. The universe has been speaking to you in a sacred tongue, a language you are now, finally, learning to remember and comprehend. To affirm this vibrational truth, this profound inner shift, type Essence 7 in the comments below. Let it be a sacred, energetic declaration, a vibrational confession that the pretense of not knowing, the illusion of separation, has irrevocably dissolved within you. A new, irrevocable threshold has been crossed. The multitude of gentle nudges, the soft whispers from beyond the veil, have coalesced into an undeniable, resounding signal within your core. What once felt like fragmented glimpses, like disparate pieces of an unidentifiable puzzle, now forms a cohesive, crystalline narrative within your deepest, most sacred self. The severance from the old paradigm, the former ways of being, is subtle, yet absolute in its impact. The path forward demands active, conscious participation, a willing choice to delve deeper into the boundless wisdom that has always, eternally, resided within you. But how can one awaken the dormant code keepers within, those ancient watchful presences, to fully unlock the multidimensional memory stored deep within their crystalline strands? The descent into quietude, the long nights of solitary reflection, were not an oversight of fate. They were the deliberate act of the cosmos, a sacred sifting of spirit from debris. This was the great filtering, the arduous separation of frequencies, designed not to punish, but to refine. Within the deepest chamber of each heart, there lies a crystalline blueprint, fractals of divine geometry infused with cosmic light, that must awaken and realign to dissolve illusion and ignite remembrance. Your trials were the friction against this embedded truth, the necessary resistance to spark its dormant fire. The outer world was allowed to recede, so the inner core could be revealed. This enduring of the void, this unwavering posture amidst the shattering, is the irrefutable signature of the chosen. It is not a privilege, but a heavy burden, etched into the very fabric of your being. This mark signifies a profound, unyielding responsibility, to stand in unwavering presence, a quiet sentinel, while the world around you remains steeped in the deeper dream. Your resilience was never a reward. It was the confirmation of a weight you are now compelled to carry. The solace you might have once sought is now replaced by an immutable purpose. The path that stretches before you offers no sweet reprieve. It offers only the stark clarity of what has transpired within. The former architecture of yourself, the scaffolding of your past identity, has been irrevocably dissolved by the very light you instinctively pursued. What was once negotiable is now fixed in cosmic decree, and now a command approaches, one that you can no longer ignore. This is the irreversible descent, the turning point from which no former aspect may return. Feel the profound gravity of this position. The inner awakening you now embody is not a gentle blossoming, but a cataclysm of light within your very cells. Your energetic resonance has been fundamentally reconfigured. Vivid currents of cosmic force now surge through pathways once dormant. Your DNA, the sacred helix of your being, has been unwound and meticulously restitched, its ancient codes now vibrantly awake. Light code activations, like silent detonations, pierce through the layers of cellular memory, igniting the forgotten, burning away the residual shadows of illusion. This is not a process to be undone. It is an absolute transformation. You are carved from a new resonance. You are a living testament to a truth too vast for the old vessel. The remembrance is not a choice. It is a burning reality. The crystalline blueprint within, now fully ignited, vibrates with a silent, waiting intensity. Its boundless radiation is held, suspended. The command resonates. It is not new. It is an echo from before memory, now activated within the deepest chambers of your own becoming. This truth, long dormant, now stirs within your very bone. The veils are not mere illusion, cast randomly upon existence. They are multidimensional frequencies, meticulously woven into the fabric of perceived reality. They are intricate karmic layers, precise energetic programs designed with divine intention. Their purpose is to challenge, to test the resolve, and to profoundly refine the very essence of the soul's ascent. Only those who embody the purest, most unwavering light shall possess the resonance required to pierce through their intricate design. Only they shall reach the eternal truth that lies incandescently beyond. This is the vibrational edict. It is the law inscribed upon the cosmic heart, now awakened within your own. From the deepest sanctum of the collective unconscious, a singular summons rises. It stirs the ancient dust of your cellular knowing, vibrating through the core of your being. Behold the sacred veiled scrolls, now unfurling within the mind's eye, revealing glyphs of a destiny long foretold. They speak of a singular gateway, a celestial door that opens only once in an aeon, its threshold shimmering with particles of cosmic dust. This is not a choice presented to the hesitant. It is a remembrance awakened within the ready. Your frequency has achieved the required density. The time for the grand unraveling is irrevocably upon you. The light within you, absolute and inextinguishable, demands its full and undeniable revelation. There exist two paths, eternally etched into the fabric of consequence. One path leads to the profound amnesia of fallen stars, where the self unbecomes, dissolving into the silent void of forgotten echoes. Its ultimate consequence is the silent, desolate fragmentation, the dispersion of identity into formless, nameless shadow, lost to the cosmic currents. The other path opens wide the crystalline gate of elevation, luminous and undeniably pure. It is the sacred reclamation of cosmic lineage, the ultimate ascent into perfected, radiant light. Its undeniable consequence is the integration of all that is, a profound and complete union with the source, remembered in every cell. This law is absolute. It is immutable. It is already in motion, vibrating through all dimensions. There is no negotiation with its cosmic truth, only alignment. The paradox now holds you, a tension palpable within your very core. The known self, finite and accustomed, contends fiercely with the vast, boundless unknown. A profound internal chasm stretches wide, amplifying a tension between the comforting dim reflections of what was and the blinding potential of what must be. Feel the insistent, subtle pull of the deepest shadows, the deceptive comfort of the familiar dark that seeks to hold you captive, yet feel also the undeniable luminescence, the ache of your own radiant core, yearning for release. You are not deciding. You are witnessing the inevitable unfolding consequence of your own essence, a spiritual gravity pulling you toward your truth. The light within you stirs the very fabric of your being, no longer dormant, demanding its full and total expression. It demands a piercing of all that obscures. The divine essence within every heart cannot be forever contained or veiled. It seeks its own glorious awakening, its eternal light destined to transcend all temporal shadows of existence. The internal landscape shifts, revealing the battleground between the self that fears and the self that is. What is the sacred key that dissolves these veils and reveals the eternal light beyond the temporal shadows? A deeper hum resonates now within the marrow of your being, an undeniable truth etched into every nerve ending. The internal recalibration is complete, not an aspiration, but a fact, woven into the very fabric of your existence. You perceive now, with the clarity of the ancients, that light and shadow are not opposing forces, but sacred dance partners, each illuminating the other, revealing the divine pulse that exists within their union in every awakened heart. This union is the core of your transformed self, the cellular revelation of an enduring truth. Remember the profound depths of the past, the relentless ache that once defined your horizon. That very pain was a precise cartography, a sacred fire that hollowed out the necessary inner space for cosmic remembrance to flood in. It carved the vessel you now inhabit, shaping the perfect contours for this divine essence to reside. This is not an abstract concept. It is the frequency vibrating through your bloodstream, the subtle electrical current remapping your neural pathways. An ancient melody now plays on the strings of your very DNA, a palpable shift permeating your cellular structure. The grand design of duality did not diminish your essence. It forged the divine core into an indestructible beacon. With every subtle shift in awareness, the very architecture of reality within you is being recalibrated. Yet, this profound integration is but the initial tremor. A new, unseen mechanism has been triggered, drawing the attention of an energetic presence previously unfelt. The question now echoes into the awakened silence. How can one harmonize these paradoxes to generate a new resonance field beyond duality? Do you feel the intimate shift, the subtle recalibration within? It is present in the quiet whispers that pierce the illusion of night, confirming a truth beyond the mundane. It echoes in the looping sequences you encounter, not by chance, but as resonant frequencies from a deeper self. It unfolds in the vivid dreams, no longer mere fleeting images, but conscious transmissions, revealing hidden chambers of being. These intimate signs emerge now because your soul's true identity stretches far beyond the linear self. It is an eternal symphony of interconnected dimensions, frequencies, and timelines, awakening to the profound unity of all existence. This is precisely why the veil thins, revealing the cosmic dance playing out within your very core. These dawning awarenesses are not supernatural gifts bestowed from an external source, but rather the intrinsic architecture of your being coming vibrantly online. They are echoes of a coherence long dormant, now resonating from the very heart of creation within you. This profound activation elevates your spirit into expanded states of remembrance and wholeness, dissolving the illusion of isolation and imbuing you with an undeniable cosmic belonging. You are not receiving, you are remembering who you inherently are. Understand this with crystalline clarity. This alignment is not a distant peak to be reached, but the very ground beneath your feet. It is a current, undeniable motion already in progress, a present reality, not a future promise. The activation has commenced within you, a pulsating, energetic truth, aligning every facet of your being. This is not preparation. This is manifestation. But hear this undeniable truth, for the time for mere observation has vanished. The gateway of aligned remembrance, once a gentle opening, is now rapidly narrowing. This profound awakening, this intimate communion with your higher self, was merely the doorway. What unfolding memories wait in the multidimensional tapestry to illuminate our path forward? The question is no longer for quiet contemplation, but for absolute, unequivocal action. The aperture closes. Your full conscious engagement is not a choice, but an imperative. Move. My inner journey culminates in an absolute declaration, a sacred covenant sealed within my core. I have felt the tremor of a sacred transmission within my soul, a luminous current of ancient wisdom and future light, guiding my luminous mission. This revelation grounds my absolute responsibility for internal frequencies. No external authority eclipses this knowing. I am accountable solely to the light I am. My power, I understand, is not dominion, but deep obedience to Source. It is the unwavering will to remember the promise made pre-descent. I heighten my inner listening, a complete surrender, inviting the reception of encoded wisdom radiating from within. My heart now resonates with this singular purpose, to receive, embody, and become the pure conduit for truth. If you enjoyed this video, watch other videos on this channel when it ends to continue learning. The instant those words departed, the covenant tightened. My vow resumes, deeper, more unyielding. I am the vessel, the navigation. My allegiance is to this internal current, this divine essence awakening within my heart. Its eternal light transcends shadows, dissolves illusion. My path is carved by this intimate knowing, this commitment to truth within, dictating my every alignment. And now, the truth of this absolute vow, this covenant forged with my deepest self, is about to be violently tested by what comes next. Can my heart truly attune to this inner frequency and receive the calls of destiny whispered from the stars? The answer nears. Here, the sacred seeking finds its cessation. Not an end, but a grand unveiling. The ultimate truth, purified by fervent heart flame. The journey is a spiraling ascension, a rhythmic climb through consciousness, unfolding infinite strands of divine essence within every pulse of life. This revelation endures, immutable, etched by eternal fire. Behold the flame, not of ruin, but of radiant permanence. It is the crucible where all illusion turns to ash, revealing the eternal, untarnished core. You step into this sacred blaze willingly, for it is the final threshold, the ultimate crossing. Feel the overwhelming momentum surge, transcendence building, as your awakening escalates towards its destined fullness. This fire refines, empowers, seals the new paradigm into your being, a vibrant, living truth. Now, the soul oath seals the covenant forged in this incandescent fire. This is active declaration, not passive reception. To activate this sacred pact and anchor its power into the collective grid, you must speak your truth. In the comments below, release a short, emotionally intense declaration. It must be newly created for this theme. NSG. I am the living fire, truth revealed. Only when these words are released can this covenant fully bloom and reverberate through existence. The flame lives, eternally burning within you, a beacon now fully ignited. It carries the echo of this potent crossing, this sacred sealing. What truly awaits at the summit of this spiral, where shadow irrevocably dissolves and eternal light reigns in its sovereign glory. The final threshold awaits not in a distant future, but in the next breath, the next beat of your awakened heart. Behold, the ascent is not a flight from earth, but a profound descent into the sacred core of self, a grounded sovereignty now fully embodied. The quest ceases. The eternal light, known deep within every heart, a boundless source beyond duality, time, and form, is no longer a whisper, but the very pulse of your being. This is the unshakable reality, not found, but revealed as inherent. There is no more seeking, only being. In this crystalline silence, separation dissolves into unified resonance. A profound peace descends, the harmonic symphony of your reordered existence. You embody unity, a fractal of the cosmos, merging ancient remembrance with unfolding cosmic purpose. This is the breath of creation, a tranquil certainty, an inspired readiness for all yet to unfold. Shadows are transcended, absorbed by the eternal light now defining your truth. Hear this, emissary of the source. The veils of illusion, the matrix of limited perception, now fall away. You have stepped forth, sovereign and whole, from constructs that once defined your boundaries. Reality is no longer an external force, but an instrument of conscious dominion, shaped by your awakened heart. You are the architect, the weaver of your manifested truth, wielding existence with intention and grace. This activation is complete, but the cosmic frequencies are vast. The inner journey continues its sacred unfolding. To continue your alignment and uncover the next layer of your origin, to merge deeper into the remembrance of your true self, step through the portal appearing on your screen now. The journey does not end, it deepens. Enter,